9 new players came into Rangers Football Club, but I think they'd be better off being a cat, because based on today's performance, I think they need 9 lives. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. Time for the player ratings. These ratings aren't going to look very good, especially for the side that we're playing in blue and orange. And first of all, what do you think of that blue and orange kit? It actually looks no bad. I like the wee orange ring around the collar. I like the stripes. I don't really like the blue shoulder pads, and I didn't really like how shite they played in this kit today either, but other than that, I think the kit looks okay.
I really like the kit. It kind of gives me like Iron Brew vibes in a wee way, but for me, of course, it is off the retro kit back in the day, but I don't care what the kit looks like.
Iron Brew, man.
I just want performances. I couldn't care if they come out in bin bags.
Bin bag? Well, I think that's what they should have came out in. Or maybe they should have left in bin.
That's what they've left.
That's what they should have left in, because we're fucking trash. Anyway,
I'm intrigued to do this.
We are going to go through the ratings. We'll go through each respective players' positions, goalkeepers, and then subs, and then, managers.
And then so.
I mean, if Michael Beale gets a rating, then he'll
he only made 4 subs. Where's the 5th one?
Yeah, maybe he's copying Derek McInnes.
It could be.
Could have been copying him the entire game.
To Beale?
Well, probably not. Anyway, let's move in. We'll start with the home team, then we'll move to the away team. We'll start with Dennis for Kilmarnock.
I'll give him a 7. Clean sheet.
I'll give him a 7, but I don't think he had that much to do.
Yeah.
But when you get a win at home against Rangers, clean sheet, I think anything less than a 7 would be harsh. But I can't say he had a great game.
Yeah.
Moving into Butland, I would say Butland gets a 6 from me. Again, wasn't really tested, didn't really have anything to do. Could he have done better with the goal? I think maybe. Or maybe I'm going to give him a 5, actually. Changed my mind.
I'm going to give him a 5 too. He was a wee bit sloppy at times, but you know what? Every save he had to make, he made, and the goal I don't think he really had a chance for, so it's a 5 for me.
Now we're going to move on to a Rangers player, or should I say an ex-Rangers player that plays for Kilmarnock, and we're going to talk about Mayo.
Get the Mayo on it. Get
some mayonnaise on this guy's name, because he did a good game today. Rangers didn't think he was good enough to play for them. Kilmarnock think he's good enough to play for them, and he certainly was good enough today. Arguably the best player on the pitch. I'm going to give Mayo an 8. I thought Mayo was really good.
I'll give him a 9.
A 9, there you go, an 8.5 there for wee mayonnaise. Moving into Tav, Captain Tav. This is the guy that is supposed to drag Rangers through the bad times. He didn't do that today.
I'm going to give him a 1 because
fuck,
he was horrendous. And no, see the clips that are going about in social. I didn't notice it during the game, but Raskin and Lundstrom want to take quick.
And he's like, no, you can't take.
And he runs from the other side of the pitch at the corner flag over to take a throw and then give it straight back to the opposition. And then his interviews after the game, I'm losing patience with this guy. Bring a right back and push this guy further fucking forward.
How many times can Tavernier come out after embarrassing Rangers results or even bad results and just be like, oh, we're sorry for the fans, we'll make up to you?
We'll learn from it. You've been here for about 9 fucking years, big man. When are you going to learn from it?
I'll never learn.
I'm giving it a 1.
I think a 1's extremely harsh. I'm going to give him a 4. So we get a 2.5. There you go. I think that's leave it fair. Robbie D's another player that I thought was good today. Very good. In fact, I'll give him an 8.
I'll give him a 7.
7?
Robbie, aye.
He got man of the match.
I don't know why he did. Well, I say I don't know why he did. I just thought Mayo was a wee bit better.
Yeah, I thought Mayo was better.
But I thought he was still good. Still better than the shit show at Rangers.
Connor Goldson.
I'm going to give him a 4.
A 4 for Goldson. I agree with that. I mean, he was like solid, I guess. As solid as you can be.
Did he do anything that prevented goals for Rangers? Not really.
Was he part of a shite Rangers team today, though? Yes. Stuart Finlay, I would say probably the best defender Kilmarnock have, but I thought he was overshadowed today by Mayo and by Diaz, but still, I mean, he was still part of a defence that kept a clean sheet. I can't give him lower than a 7.
I'll give him a 7 too.
Suter, didn't think he'd done that much wrong apart from the goal.
He was the best defender apart from the goal, but he still cost a goal, so I'm giving him a 4.
He did have a couple of headers, although, I mean, the headers you could maybe ask him to get on target, but he didn't miss anything clear cut. At the end of the day, he outjumped people to win those opportunities. I don't think any of the headers were sitters that he missed. With that said, I mean, the goal, did he really cost it, or was it just one of those things where it gets stuck underneath his legs? I'll give him a 4.
It was unlucky, but I'm giving him a 4 either way, alright, big man?
Ndaba, probably the defender that was least used the least.
I'll give him a 6.
By Kilmarnock. I'm going to give him a 7. I mean, the one and kept the clean sheet against Rangers, and you're dishing out fucking 6s. You should be ashamed of
It's
yourself.
6.5, Chief.
So it is. Lammers.
Hold on, right? I feel like he was by far... Well, I say by
far.
He was the worst defender that they had, right?
No, but let's be honest.
That doesn't mean he's bad, though. A 6.5's not a bad rating.
Yeah, but he was up against Lammers, and I thought Lammers didn't do anything.
Who did anything for Rangers today?
No, at least Sima did attack.
Aye, and then he booted it down the M77.
Sorry, well. Barisic should be fun. What's your thoughts
I
on...
spelled Barisic's name wrong, but you know what? The guy doesn't deserve to get his name spelt right. So,
I always spell his name wrong, don't worry about it.
He's fucking trash. I'm depressed. I'm giving him a 1.
I'm giving him a 4, so, aye. So, basically, we've pretty much did the same kind of ratings here for
What did the Rangers fullbacks do today? Apart from take piss set pieces, man, that's all they did.
Alright, let's move on to Armstrong for Kilmarnock. I thought he was good, but he did that one moment in the first half where he literally gave the ball to Dessers and could have gave Rangers the lead at that point, which I'm sure would have turned the game around. Thankfully for him, though, Dessers didn't take advantage of it. I thought Armstrong was pretty good, though. Other than that, I mean, I'll give him a 7. I thought he was decent.
I'll give him a 7 too.
Lundstrom.
John Lundstrom is the best on earth.
I don't think he was overly shite today. I mean, I thought Rangers were bad overall. I don't think he didn't stand out to me as, that much worse than anyone else. But
I
with
don't
that
know
said,
what
it's a 4 for me.
Yeah, it's a 4 for me, but he had that shot that the keeper saved. It was a decent shot, and I don't think he gave the ball away too much, but like, we can talk about Rangers' defence being awful, but let's not try and kid ourselves. This was the whole fucking team today.
Yes.
Sick of people blaming the defence. Lundstrom gets a 4 from me.
Watson, I'm going to give a 6. Done an okay job, part of the team. Ran about.
I'll give him a 6 too.
Stuck in there. I thought it was alright. Raskin didn't do it for me. Don't think he was that much. I don't think he was any better than Lundstrom. 4 for me for Raskin.
I'm going to give him a 4. It's one of his worst games in a Rangers shirt. Easily.
McGuinness.
I'm going to give
him a 7.
I'm going to give him an 8. I thought McGuinness was really...
Yeah, no, I thought he was probably...
Took that midfield to where it needed to be.
Yeah, I thought he was the best Kilmarnock midfielder of the day, so, I mean, yeah, maybe I'm being a little bit harsh, but we'll go with 7.5, sure. Kieran Dowell, a guy that when he got signed, I thought, I don't really like the look of this guy, and from what I've seen of him, I still don't like the look of him.
You know what? I didn't even realise he was... Well, I knew he was playing, but
it's a 3 for me.
I'm going to give him a 3 as well. I thought, I don't know what Bale's doing. Like, people are saying, like, we're like 5 games into the Rangers season and we don't know any of the tactics.
We don't know the tactics. Leon's up next for Kilmarnock.
Got the goal.
I'll give him a 7. He got the goal. I don't think he was as good as McGuinness, though. I'll give him an 8.
He got the winning goal against one of the Old Firm. Come on.
There you go. 7 point. What's the Old Firm?
I don't know, mate.
I'm next with Lammers. I thought he was the worst of the attacking three today. Didn't really offer. Not that Dessers and Sima offered much more, to be honest. But
I don't think he was worse than Dessers. Lammers may have got involved and he may give the ball away, but Dessers did nothing for me.
Dessers had like 6 touches, mate.
Yeah.
I know he done nothing, but
so that's my point.
I feel like he was isolated.
Make yourself fucking late it then, I don't know. Come on, man.
See if Morelos had the game Dessers had today, everyone would be on his back fucking ridiculing him.
Rangers would have been better today with Morelos up top. And that's not to say here Rangers made the wrong choice by getting rid of Morelos. I just feel like Morelos would have got in amongst that defensive shape of Kilmarnock. He does, that's what he does.
And anyway, I'm going to give Lammers a 3.
I'm going to give him a 4.
A 4. It's a 3 point. It's a 43. You fucking wish. Kennedy, another player I thought was decent. Matty Kennedy, a good addition to this Kilmarnock team. I think he'll go on to have a good season.
This Kelly team proves, man, just like they were so. I thought they were really good going forward. It wasn't solid defensively. Unit.
Yeah, no, I'll give Kennedy a 7. I thought he was pretty good today.
I'll give him a 7 too.
Sima,
I'm going to give a 5.
I'm going to give a 5 as well. He took the words out my mouth. Technically, the quality wasn't really there for him, but I mean, he did try, he did run, he did get himself into good positions. What I would say is, I think these new strikers, what they've shown me is there's definitely a place for Fashion Sakala in this team, and I think it's a mistake if Rangers let him go. Yeah,
like, he maybe shit Sakala, but he guarantees like goals and assists. So,
and are these guys any better?
Shit, they don't guarantee anything at the minute. We won't game in, so, but yeah.
Watkins was the lone man up front. He was isolated for Kilmarnock, but he did his best to try and make up the distance between the midfield and then try and press the Rangers centre-backs. But, I mean, I thought he'd done a good job considering he was on his own and basically kind of stuck in no man's land. I'll give him a 7.
I'll give him a 7 too.
Boom. And Dessers for Rangers, really, really quiet. I gave Lammers a 3. I'm going to give Dessers a 3. He done nothing. He had a couple of he had one chance really to score and he didn't take it.
I'm going to give him a 3 as well.
What I'll say is he does look pretty good with the ball at his feet.
Yep.
But when he gets it, but
some people are going to say, "Oh, it's just one game." No, we've had pre-season games. Lammers was good in pre-season, and I think today's shown glimpses of it. This guy's had a lot of games, man, and for me, he's not shown like many glimpses of brilliance. So I'm going to give him a 3. I'm worried about Dessers.
Ooh.
The sort of spoon is it?
For sale, I'll give a 6.
Yep.
If I came on and done a pretty good
I'll
job.
give a 6 too.
Up front.
Right, up next, I'm
giving him a 2.
I'm giving him a 1. I thought this was... You know what? I'm not going to be...
I'm taking him out my fantasy team.
There's people that just won't bury...
1.5.
There's certain people, right, who just won't bury certain players. Like, they have it in for certain players, like Barisic, example, Lundstrom, right? But if someone's shite, let's just call them... I think he was by far the worst player, man. Every time he went forward, he got out-muscled and lost the ball, or just gave it away. He's easily the worst performer of the day.
Yeah, I mean, when he didn't start, I thought, what the hell's Michael Beale doing? But then when he got brought on, I thought, you know what, fucking Michael Beale was right. That's one of the things Michael Beale got right today.
Cantwell does this a lot. He gets frustrated and he gives away like cheap fouls. And I think an element of this, him getting brought on, it was like, well, I need to do this alone because this team's pish. And he was just carrying the ball for far too long every time.
Or was he huffing because he never got a start?
He could have been huffing. Either way, though, he was trying to do it all for himself and for the team by doing it himself, and it just didn't work.
Not good enough. McKenzie came on. Rory McKenzie. Again, thought he'd done pretty good. I'll give a 6.
Yep, I'll give Rory McKenzie a 6 too.
Danilo, I thought, done nothing.
I'm going to give him a 3.
I think it's very worrying the amount of money that Rangers have spent on attacking players, and I'm not overly impressed with any of them.
Yeah, I'm worried.
I'll give him a 3 as well.
What I will say is Danilo's only had about 60 minutes on the pitch, which is not a lot compared to the rest.
I mean, true, but is it too much to expect these players to come on and make an impact against Kilmarnock? No, that's no disrespect to Kilmarnock, because I think Kilmarnock will finish top 6, and I think Derek McKinnon's a good manager, and I think he's got Kilmarnock being a well-drilled team.
When you spend 15 million on attacking players, man, I think you should be thinking that these players can come on and do something. Absolutely.
So,
I'm not going to dispute that.
Didn't really happen. Cameron, I mean, I'll give another 6. I'll probably just give Kelly 6 all round on the bench.
They came on and solidified what had to be done.
And they didn't get weaker with the subs. In fact, the longer the game went, the less Rangers looked like they were going to do anything. Ryan Jack, a poor game, didn't do anything really. Did nothing.
Because he didn't do anything. His job to come on is not to do anything, really. It's to solidify things.
It's to shore up the... Although, I mean, I think when you're losing to Kilmarnock, Jack's not the player you bring on.
No.
But even if you're drawn...
It's unfair to bring him on. What do you want him to do?
Who was on the bench? Who did not get brought? Hadji was on the bench.
Bring on Hadji.
Tom Lawrence still out, so he wasn't there. I mean, what other players?
Well, he could have brought Roof on instead of Jack a lot earlier.
Was Sakala left at the team today?
Yeah.
So Scott Wright's away.
Cervantes, who is a similar player, but I would have just liked to see Cervantes more than Jack. I'm going to give Jack a 5.
I think Rangers should have paid that $5 million for Tillman.
Yeah, but then if they buy Tillman, they don't get half of these guys. But then again, you'll probably argue, why would you want half of these guys?
Well, no, would Tillman not cost the same as like one of these guys, one of the good top higher ones?
It'd cost the same as like Cervantes and Lammers combined.
I think I'd rather Tillman. Anyway, Jack, I'll give a 3.
I don't think you... Alright, 4 then.
So you're giving a 5?
Yep.
4.
I'm going to give a 5.
Murray, again, I'm just going to give a 6.
I'll give a 6.
And Kamara Roof came on with about, 7 minutes to go. Didn't really have enough time to do anything.
What is Beale's thinking here by bringing him on with 7 minutes to go?
I can't for the life of me think why Roof has got a future at Rangers but Sakala doesn't.
Because I don't think anyone's willing to pay $3 million for Roof.
But see when you look, see last year, right? If someone said to you out of the Rangers' 4 strikers, Cholak, Sakala, Morelos, and Roof, that Roof would be the last man standing, Would you believe it?
No, you'd have laughed in their face.
Would you not think Roof's fucking done? This guy's injury prone. Need to get this guy out the door. At least with Choa, you could say, well, he was scoring some goals, and Sakala's always showing enthusiasm, and he's always trying. And Morelos could at least live on his past.
Yeah.
I don't know how Roof is staying at Rangers. I don't understand. I don't know if he's blackmailing Ian Beale or Michael Beale. Has he got something on him? I don't know.
What we'll say is, I will give him. He had a chance at the back post and hit the side net.
He was offside. I'll give him a free.
I'll give him a free as well.
He didn't really have long enough to make an impact. Well, he did, but no one else made an impact, so I can't say he was the weak
Manager's
link.
up next. I'm going to give McKinn's an 8. I felt like it was brilliant from him, but how much of it was like? Yes, he limited Rangers, but it's not like he limited Rangers and Rangers pummeled Kelly, man. Rangers were shite, so I'm going to give him an 8. And that's no to take anything away from him, but I can't really give him anything higher than that.
I'm going to give him a 9 because he's won at home against Rangers and kept a clean sheet. You can't really ask for much more than that.
True, but Rangers could have played for 10 years and not scored.
I know, but you got to give Kilmarnock credit for that as well. 8.5 then for Derek McKinns. I think it's fair. Michael Beale.
I'm giving him a 0. I just don't get what. The starting 11 was wrong. The subs were wrong. The tactics were wrong. What can you possibly give him anything for?
I'll give him a 2.
Well, why though? Why are you giving him a 2?
I feel sorry for him. And it's first game of the season and he's fucked already. League's over, It's a 2 for me.
And that's a 1 overall.
1 for Michael Beale. Getting
a go for Beale.
He got the lowest rating of the day. You got lucky there.
You got lucky.
You got lucky, boy. Anyway, guys, that is it. We've got more videos coming more videos coming non-stop. European action this week, so we'll see how the Scottish clubs do. 3 clubs in total in action. We've got Rangers, Hearts and Hibs. I'm trying to be optimistic and hope that all 3 teams win, but I don't know. I could also see a world where all 3 teams lose. Yeah,
I was confident with Rangers before this game, but now if Rangers draw or win like 2-1, I think they're out. If they play like this, of course they're out.
Anyway, we'll find out, guys. Tuesday night, will Rangers get served? Join us then. Till next time.
Serve it.
Peace.